Folks are energized, and that energized me. It's great to speak to thousands of people who really believe something, who are ready to fight for something, and in this case, I believe it's fighting for freedom. So, great opportunity for me, and they encourage me just by being here and being, I think, just really excited about where we're headed from here.
We had a petition on our website in support of Rush Limbaugh and other conservative radio hosts concerning the fairness doctrine.
Right.
You've had some success with that. Tell us about it.
Yeah, it really is encouraging to see what we can do with the Senate rules. In the House, Nancy Pelosi wouldn't let our Republicans even have a vote. But working with the House Republicans, we took our message to the American people through radio talk shows and blogs all over the country. People got engaged, they got angry, and when we were able to get it with an amendment on the floor yesterday in the Senate, I think even Democrats were too ashamed to vote for this fairness doctrine. They voted for our bill that would stop the censorship of radio. So we had a victory, 87 votes for it. It's going to be hard for them to bring it back with that kind of vote.
Great, great. The recent so-called stimulus bill had a number of pork projects in it. You have been critical of the bill. What do we need to do going forward to get this economy back on track? Because it's certainly not government spending.
Well, the stimulus bill reflected a worldview of the Obama administration and the Democrat majority that believes that government is the answer, that government can manage our economy. The stimulus bill takes $1 trillion out of our economy, and part of that is borrowed, and spends it through government entities. That's a completely different philosophy than free market concepts that made our country great. And what we were trying to propose as Republicans is just that we leave more money with the people who earn it, and the businesses who create the jobs, and the investors who put their money on the line so jobs can be created. That's where the real economic activity is. But the Obama administration thinks we need to take money from them through higher taxes and then spend it through government. That has never worked. It's not going to work this time. I think if we'd have had another week, we could have gotten enough Americans engaged that we might have stopped it. But as you know, a few Republicans undercut us on that. We lost that battle, but I think we may have won the hearts of the American people.
Final question. Groups like American Future Fund are out there promoting the free market ideals, which you speak of. We're letting people know to contact their senators regarding the stimulus bill, the fairness doctrine, and everything else. What role do you think a group like American Future Fund can play in defining our conservative message?
Well, I just hope people know what effect it has when thousands of people send emails and make calls to offices. What we need right now is just people to say, stop spending money. And because there's going to be one bill after another every week. So people are not even going to know which one they're talking about. They just need to say, stop spending money, stop growing government, stop raising taxes. And that's just going to, I think, help galvanize at least maybe a few senators, a few congressmen to vote the right way. But until these senators are more afraid of their constituents than they are of labor unions and George Soros, they're going to continue to grow government.
We hear you loud and clear, our members will, and hopefully they'll let all of you know the important work that you're doing, and we appreciate it. Anything you'd like to add?
No, thanks a lot. Appreciate what you do. We couldn't do it without you.
Great, thanks.